Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. That's the way it used to start all the time. We used to be muted and everybody would get all upset and I'd get embarrassed, and that's how it started. Anyway, welcome to a special edition of Discourse Syndicate's production, which is really just, I'm going to bring the guys up. This was the original 4 horsemen of Discourse Syndicate. Well, let's get everybody.
What up?
Yo.
What up, fellas?
I thought you were serious at first about the mic thing. I was like, oh, nothing's changed, huh?
Oh,
2 years later and nothing.
He was. Don't let him get you twisted.
He tried to play it. He played it off.
You're like, oh, he's definitely good at playing it off. Don't give it.
Hey, I used to do that all the time. I don't do that anymore. So I
right,
do it for old time's sake. And guess who's not here?
Oh,
it's late. Coin Moses isn't here.
Oh,
Well, that's part of it too.
let's
I'm sure
not-
that's
yeah,
planned as well.
That is planned.
I mean,
How is
like,
everybody doing?
good. How are you doing?
You guys doing
Mitchell?
anything for
Nanook of the
New Year's
North?
Eve? You guys doing anything for the for New Year's?
Chilling, but I'm glad you put a tie on. I just want to say that. Yeah.
I just wanted to be funny.
He's got a tie on, his hat on backwards, and his flannel on.
Yeah, it
Who
goes
wears
good
a
together.
who wears a tie with a flannel? Nobody. Nobody wears the
Wow.
doctor's coat. In
Wow,
crypto
how
either.
bold! Breaking down
It's
cultural
so-
norms. Wow. The brave hexologist.
I'm coming at you guys, slicing and dicing. You better watch
Slicing
out.
and dicing, baby. Slicing and dicing. No, I called him earlier, and he's, I'm like, hey, we're going live in 20 minutes. No, man, an hour and 20 minutes. I'm like, no, we're going live in 20 minutes. All of a sudden, he's trudging through the snow. He's on his little walk, right? Because he gets nervous when he's in the house for too long. So he's trudging through
I'm
the
nervous.
snow. I hear him.
just freaking can't stay in the house all day.
And then all of a sudden, I told him, no, we're live in 20 minutes. I hear, I'll be there in 20 minutes. He's trudging through.
He's got
the snow.
snowshoes on. He's fucking.
Dude, yeah.
Someone
It
said you
was,
look
I
like
had
the
to run.
CEO of lumber sales.
Yeah, we're-
well, let me talk to you about the 2x4s in the back. We got pressed wood.
It's cold here in Cali too. I mean, we're down to like
All
62
right.
degrees right now, or something like
Well,
that.
It's like 18 where I'm at. So and
Sad.
I'm sure coffee is where it's even colder than that.
Oh yeah, we snowed yesterday. It's not too bad. It's like 30. That's warm
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah, it snowed here. We got like a foot. I don't know what you guys got over there.
Yeah, couple inches. Couple inches is enough, though. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's about 2 feet of sunshine out here right now.
2 feet of sunshine.
Yeah, if you put a foot,
Right. Yeah. Shut it.
a ruler up there, you'll get a 2-foot shadow. That's how we measure the sunshine.
So you guys aren't
put a
going to do
ruler.
anything? Okay, so one of my big things that I need to do to tell everybody, guys, if you've got to do it, go start another
Here we
YouTube
go.
channel and freaking go subscribe to Richard Hart's with 20. Somebody I know started up 10 YouTube channels just today.
So I started somebody I know.
10 YouTube channels just today. Let's get him to 100,000. I want to see what he's got right now. Let's see what Richard's got.
So everybody get out there and get on Richard's
99,300. If we could get everybody, I don't know how many people are watching, but if everybody just starts up like
700 more.
three channels, it's easy. Go sign up for a Google account. Gmail.
Now, he's not saying to
takes
do that, but
yeah, I'm not saying you guys do that. I'm saying, go tell your grandma to get involved.
there you go.
Go start grandma up
Set up your family members.
a Google account. Yeah. Go and then go subscribe. We got 696 more followers to get Richard to 100,000. And
Yeah.
let's do it. Like,
One more thing I saw, too.
He's given us such a gift. Let's give him a gift for New Year's of getting all those, getting them to 100,000. Sorry, Coffee. Go ahead.
Oh, well, you can also go vote for Joe Rogan, Richard Hart interview on joerogan.com. I just put the link in the chat.
Oh, really?
If we get 1,400 votes there, that's more than Snoop Dogg got. So I know there's 1,400 of us. He's
Right.
probably
Oh,
already
yeah.
got a couple hundred votes. So get out there and
I'm
vote
doing
for
that
this
right
while
now.
you're at it.
I didn't even know that. Let me see.
You got to write
Hold
them
on.
in at the bottom,
Oh,
but
you got, okay.
if you control F for Richard Hart's name on there, you'll see like 50 people already put his name on there. I think we're closer than we think to Joe Rogan, honestly.
Yeah. I just voted for him. So Snoop Dogg 1,400, Louis C.K. 1,400. Alex Jones got only 900.
Yeah, we can
dude,
get
let's do it.
900. We
Let's do
can
it.
beat
Yeah.
Jones.
Yeah,
Alex
there's a
Jones
lot.
only got 900.
I know, especially for the Joe Rogan.
Yeah, that doesn't make
That
sense.
was like some of the best. All right, this thing's choking me, dude. No,
Being choked. At least it's not
Yeah.
by a microphone.
okay.
I can't do
We
ties,
got
man.
games. You can't?
Nah,
No way.
too tight.
Never.
Oh,
Never.
jeez.
Never ties.
I'm not professional enough.
Well, you
I
guys
feel-
should
I
wear
feel wrong.
You guys should wear doctor's outfits for like 2 years straight.
So do you actually like? Have you tricked yourself into believing you're a doctor now?
No, I am, bro.
What are you talking about?
When I go and tell
Exology?
people I say I'm a doctor, yeah, tell me I'm not. Show me that I'm not.
He's a doctor
I've
of
got,
mixology.
I probably know more crypto than most of these guys. So why
I
not?
mean, we've
Yeah,
all got our
Doctors,
I mean, hey.
PhDs,
Yeah.
our masters, and our doctorates.
Yeah.
Hell
Do you,
yeah.
wait, do you?
Some of us got
okay,
better grades than the
you-
others, but
Did you go to college?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. Did you graduate from college?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like bachelor's or?
Bachelor's, a BS, which is
Okay,
exactly what
BS.
it is.
Yeah,
Bachelor's
yeah,
of
yeah.
Science.
I got an associate's. Don't worry. What did you get?
There you go.
RG.
I went to the school of hard knocks, buddy.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I
Great.
banged
school,
girls
huh?
from college.
yeah?
Yeah, went parties in college. Got drunk with the people in college, but
Oh, okay.
never really attended a college.
Okay. Well, hey, that's all right. We didn't even go off of the GI Bill.
No, dude.
You
Are you
idiot.
kidding me?
It was free
Yeah.
money, dude. You get paid for like 4
For what?
years.
Going
for
to
free.
school? I didn't go to
Yeah.
school. I wasn't at school.
It was like you
I
got
went
paid to
work,
go to
bro. I
school.
worked for a living. I don't sit in my freaking living room. I work for a living.
Oh my god.
I had to get out there and make ends meet, baby.
Right.
Yeah.
That you could have literally paid to go to school. Like you got paid.
Yeah, they don't pay that much, bro. They didn't.
Yeah, like
It
BAS.
didn't pay that much. Believe me.
Yeah,
To
maybe,
go to
yeah.
school and to try and live in Southern California on that kind
Oh,
of income,
true. Yeah.
it does not. It does not happen.
I forgot about the area you're in. The awful
Yeah.
area.
The awful area, but paradise, baby. I live in paradise.
For the hobos, maybe.
You
The
don't live
hobos
here.
live better than you. The hobos live on the
You
beaches.
got
They're
drug
like,
dealers that live next door to you.
"Yeah."
What are you talking about?
No, they were
You got a
they were
biker
both
gang
They're
and
like-
drug
bikers.
dealers.
They're
Yeah.
nice people.
Let's not just go to straight to drug dealers. Jeez, they were nice guys. And I don't live there anymore. Okay.
They're hobbyists. They're just more
Yeah.
of a
They're
bike
hobbyists.
enthusiasts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
So
what do
let's-
you guys think about the PulseX sacrifice going on?
We're all fucked.
Dude, it sucks, man. Because I've got I've got stakes coming out in January because I didn't want to get hit with the tax implications of this year. So staked them out till January, like the 1st and 5th and 6th and 7th, some of those days. And it's like now I'm like, dude, I wish we would have waited until January 1st to start this up. Because now what is going to happen is, are the whales going to hold down the price? Because they've already sacrificed. It kind of sucks. I don't like, if I'm being honest, I don't really like the adoption phase like this, because it does incentivize all of the whales to just keep the price down because they want to
Yeah.
kill the price so nobody
Yeah.
gets more than them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Kind of stupid. It happened last time. It looks like it might be happening again. It could also just be end of year, tax.
True.
End of the tax year, people want to lock in their capital gains, and maybe we see a little pump in January 1st, but we always overcomplicate it. Everyone's talking about PulseX strategy. It's like, just go in big and early, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's the only strategy there is, and it seems like
Yep.
it might be that way again. But even I'm like faking myself out over here, thinking, oh, what if January 1st I can get a little more pump? And of course, I woke up today minus 25%. I'm like, oh.
It's like,
So,
fuck.
I put in half my
Yeah.
bag yesterday at some point around 31, 32. And I guess I'm kind of screwed on this last half unless we get a pump in January.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I
hoping.
exited some earlier this year, and it's all bad. It's all dry powder waiting to go back into crypto now, because I'm gonna, if it dips anymore, I'm buying the dip, baby. I'm not buying it. I gotta get in.
Yeah, it's just I hate this because it does. I mean, if it was gonna be like this, why not make it like 5 days and then just have it go up in price? Because then it's like they can't just keep. Because now it's like, now they're incentivized.
Now
to
it's
keep
the
price
beat down.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
it's the
beatdown for the
beatdown.
next 10 days, and now they're just people are gonna sell down on it because they don't want somebody to get more hex than them or PulseX.
Give me a second.
Yeah, but that's all we got is 10 the pay thing.
What is that? This guy does not.
Is he using Miguel's by accident?
Oh
I feel
my
like he is.
gosh. You're right. It's like he doesn't. I don't think of RG3 with Pepe anywhere near him. That is that's funny as shit. Jeez.
Yeah, man. So yeah, it's gonna be a chill New Year's for me. I'm just gonna lay low and just enjoy myself. I'm not actually gonna party, surprisingly, believe it or not. New
Yeah?
year, new me. Yeah.
Okay.
So I might
Sounds
be.
like a good time.
Yeah, honestly, I might be a lot more boring.
Dude, boring's good. Boring's good.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Had
I'm
to-
ready. I'm ready.
family leaving.
What the
All
heck?
good.
What did your microphone turn into? Like freaking sex divas or something? It's like, hello.
What are you talking about?
Now it sounds like way. It sounds like you got, like,
exchange.
I've got a real microphone,
oh my
not
god!
that one that
oh
you
my
got.
god! Stop, dude! Your gain is out of control.
That's what I said
What are you
earlier. I told him that earlier.
Is it? You know what? I got a bad cord. I got a new cord coming in. It's my cord.
No, do you have do you have the
No.
focus right? Do you have
Yeah,
the
my
focus
my
right?
gain is down, bro. My gain
It's
is down.
all the way down. There's no way it's all the way down.
It's not all the way down, but it's down.
That sounds there you go. That sounds 1,000 times better.
Dude, I'm literally like at 1/4, maybe 1/4 turn on
That's all
that.
you need. That's all you need. You must have been you must have been 3/4 turn or something.
No,
'cause
it
you were
wasn't even.
blown
It
out
wasn't
from
even
the eardrum.
half. It wasn't even half.
Right.
No, my cable is jacked. It will go loud. It'll go soft. I gotta get a new freaking cable coming.
When
I
did you
got the
get all
whole.
those
We
rings?
got a whole new setup coming in.
When did you get all those rings?
Dumping on your head.
Oh my gosh. Are they just pewter? Are they pewter rings?
No.
Or are they
These
real
are all
life?
these are all silver.
Oh
rings.
my gosh. Look at him. He's
Wow.
turning into a real
Like the
pirate.
Infinity Stones, dude. He's got Hex,
No.
PulseX,
Don't look at my eyes.
PLS. Somebody should make those into
Let's see
real
'em. I
rings
wanna
so
see
that
'em.
we can all like.
That would be pretty awesome.
So this
these
one,
all new?
this one here was personally made by Johnny.
Oh yeah,
10
tell me more
Rings.
about.
Who?
And then Johnny 10 Rings. He's a guy that makes rings out here in California. And then some of these I got.
And he's got 9 fingers.
Yeah, he's got 9 fingers. And he's got
He's
this
got
one.
10
man.
rings.
Yeah. Guess where the
You know,
10th one
I wonder. Stop. I wouldn't say that. Ask me about my 10th ring.
Yeah. But sir, you've only got 9 fingers.
Oh boy. And then this one I got from Corey the investor.
Oh,
Corey
yeah,
came by
that
and
was
visited.
nice, dude.
Is that diamond?
That's awesome.
Yeah, dude. He gave me that. Yeah, remember that night I almost didn't get you home coffee?
No.
Yeah, I know you don't.
No, not at all, actually.
No.
He tried to fight all of Vegas on the way home. And then he bought
No.
like
That's
he
not
bought
coffee. That's not the coffee I know. All right, we
I'm
hung
a
out in
gentle,
London. Yeah,
Kind
he's a
person.
gentle giant.
he's a
gentle midget.
so he's like, hey, we're hungry, man. I'm hungry. So he goes and we like go to this. We're downstairs in the lobby of the hotel room, and I was sitting there waiting. And he goes up to the counter, and I thought he was gonna grab a pizza or something. And then the fucking lady stacks all the food up. He bought a pizza, an extra large pizza. He bought like 2 boxes of wings, a whole nother thing of fries. Like he had 4 or 5 crates of food on top of the pizzas. And he's like,
Oh, shit.
oh, I might have got a little too much food.
You.
It was just me and
I
him.
wanted
So we get up to the room. He's got all these freaking food laying all over the place.
Oh
He
my
takes like 4 bites of pizza and passes out on the couch.
I'm scared of Vegas now, man. I can't go back there this year. I'm
Yeah?
so scared. It just always gets the best of me.
You try your ass off to get the best of it, though. That's for sure.
How was your experience of London? Coffee?
I really
'Cause
liked
I didn't
London.
see you. I didn't see you in like that night, the party, and then I didn't see. We left, and that was I don't know if I even said goodbye to you.
No, I left the day after the big the big
Big
like
party.
party thing. Yeah, I had something to get back for. Had to cut the trip a little early, but yeah, I mean, it was awesome, dude. I mean, hanging out that day at the Bloomsbury Square or whatever,
Yeah.
and then the club afterwards was kind of cool, I guess. Remember they had like chicken nuggets and stuff. Somebody brought
yeah. And you were calling it. You were saying, "Everybody get your Happy Meal," because they gave it little Happy Meal things. They were actually good, but he was like, "What toy did you get?" You were asking everybody.
But they had like shrimp in them and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, they were good. They were like side put it together really nice, but they came in like little McDonald's Happy
Meal boxes.
Yeah.
Coffee was like, dude,
it was funny watching some of those guys. They were fucking twisted, and they're just sitting there like kind of like leaning over, falling off of the chair, eating out of those boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We need more
hilarious.
females in crypto. That's all. That's what I learned from London.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh,
Yeah,
dude, like Richard posted. Look at the Hexicans flexing on a boat, and I look at the boat. There's 8-9 guys and 1 girl on a boat.
So it's crypto. It's crypto. That's the analytics that I see on my channel, on everybody else's channel. 90%, 95% men and 5% women. So yeah.
But you know what? Now,
cheers to the women.
You can always pay models to hang around with you guys. Just to let you know, you guys have enough money now that you can pay the models, and they'll actually like just hang out and party with you and have, at least.
What happened to using your personality? Come on.
Bro,
jeez.
So
for that big of low life.
So let's talk about this one real quick. So we're in Vegas, and these guys had rented out like the posh freaking. They got a sauna and they got a room and they got the whole cabana thing going on, and at the club, and the club's bumping, and all these guys are hanging out there. And I'd look at Coffee. I go, dude, this is pathetic, man. What is going on over here? What's up with these guys? So literally me and Coffee had to walk out and go and like bring girls up to go talk to these guys. Like, hey, would you ladies please? There's a bunch of rich guys over there that don't know how to talk to women. Would you guys please? And we were like literally bringing them over there to them and like dropping them off. And then we go out and get more and bring them up there.
They stayed. Well, we had to because they kept
leaving.
They kept going, James, these guys are socially inept.
A couple stayed, but they would be like, yeah, what is this? Like, who are you guys? And then
they didn't want to pay for those $80 drinks, dude. Like my wife got a double of some Jack and Coke or something, a double, and it was $80. And so like, there's free booze up at the top. They're like, oh yeah, I don't want to pay $80. I'll mosey my way up. But then you get a bunch of dudes that you've never even that are not even in Hex. They're just like, hey guys, I like crypto.
And that was the other thing. The guys were coming over, like trying to figure out what's going on. So I'm like, get these guys out of here, man. What are you guys doing? You're messing the ratio up here. We're just trying to get this going here.
Yeah. David Morales says all the girls were waiting for the guys to get back because they couldn't fit that many people in the yacht.
Oh,
okay.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay.
Come on, David. You of all people, David's probably one of the only ones that I've seen out there that has game. David's got game. Sorry,
David's got game. David's he's hilarious too.
Oh, look at our buddy Fart Aliens dropped us a $300 freaking. Let's see what he had to say here. So awesome to see you guys streaming on New Year's Eve. My hat's off to you guys. Happy New Year's to you guys and all the Hexicans. Far Out Aliens, thanks, buddy.
Thanks, man. That was amazing.
We're actually really good friends with him off of
he's an awesome dude. He's an awesome dude.
We've hung out with him around the country, and they don't make him any better than that man right there. So thanks, buddy. Thanks for the $300 dropped.
Hell yeah.
So anyway, so that was a pathetic display, and Hexicans need game, and don't pay for it, guys. Don't go out and pay for it. Go spend your money out there and go.
You just said to pay for it.
No, pay for them to be around. What I'm saying is, I meant the other pay for it. Now you could bring them around to make you look good, but go out. Don't pay to go learn how to do this. All of these dating guys. If you're spending your money on these dating guys, you got a bigger problem than not being able to talk to women, guys. So
that whole industry sketches me out. It's like the pickup artist stuff. It's like, man,
Yeah.
how deep are some of these issues with not only the people taking the course, but the people like teaching it too. It's like, I don't know. It just rubs me the wrong way. No offense if anybody's in that industry, but you rub me the wrong way.
Rubs you the wrong way.
Literally.
They rub me the wrong way too. We didn't have that shit back in my day. You went out there and got your shit beat up doing it. You know what I mean? It was like you had to learn by trial and error.
What
you
do you
didn't
mean
have
beat
guys. Go get beat up. You gotta learn. You gotta learn the ropes.
Is that the real? You want that quoted? You want that with your face on it? We got our shit beat up because of that.
Yeah.
All right.
I know you.
If I heard that, I would
talk like that. You want politically correct talk, and
I would just be.
that sounds too mean.
Playing for the other team,
shouldn't be talking like that.
I think
we all know who's playing for the other team around here.
Shit beat up last night.
Dating coach doesn't sound as bad as like pickup artist though.
Dating coach. That's
dating coach sounds more like because someone in the chat is like, "Hey, fuck off! I'm a dating
Oh my god!
Turn your gain down, dude. What the heck? It's over.
I'm telling you. See, I didn't change anything. It's the cord. It's the cord.
You know those really annoying memes where they get super loud just because they think loud is funny. It's like the new kids memes. I don't know if you guys see them, but it's just like they overdo the gain, like they turn it all the way up to 100. That's
and it goes.
Yeah. That's what you sound like when you start talking and it does that. But it may be your cord because now
it is my cord. I'm telling you, I know it's my cord. But I've got a whole new studio coming. New camera, not a new mic because this is about the best mic you can get, but new cords and shit.
Okay.
But I'm up in the game, baby.
You should do instead of doing all this coaching and stupid stuff, dude, just get jacked. Like throw all that out the window. Eat well, get jacked, and dude, that's all you got. Yes, it is. Dude, no. I had a bad experience one time, and I was like overweight, just out of a relationship, and I was like, I couldn't talk to women. Got jacked, bro. Just like this, just going around. Everybody. I was like, I didn't have to do any of this pickup artist stuff. It was just it comes to you.
If you're funny and you know how to talk
RG3,
to people,
you've been out of the game for like 50 years, bro.
I don't need to be in the game. There is nothing new under the sun. There's nothing new under the sun. I don't have a problem with my confidence.
We're not doing the
I could do it right now. It's just as easy as I've done it all my life. So don't even try that one, brother.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
I mean, from what I do know, it's be funny. That's kind of what I have to fall back on because I'm not jacked or tall.
I'm telling you, that isn't the formula. The formula is if you can talk to women, if you can be funny, if you can talk to them and relate to them and listen to them. True. That's the whole game, man. That's the whole game. And it doesn't hurt to be jacked and it doesn't hurt to be tall. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have those are extras like good clothes and a nice car and all those kind of things work.
Yeah, I think good clothes and nice car. That's like, well, maybe
those are just
depends on what woman you're gonna get.
That's the sprinkles, bro. That's the sprinkles on the ice.
Like, you don't have to talk about, but it's just like a visual, like they see it and they know. You don't have to brag.
That's setting the hook. That sets the hook. They'll go for the bait when they know who you are and how you act and if you're funny and they can relate to you. But all the other stuff, if you've got that and then you've got nice clothes on and they see your car and it's like that sets the hook.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Yep, you're a catch. So, but anyway, I digress.
Well, we're just giving
back to crypto.
This is a crypto channel.
Yeah, let's pickup artists online.
We're becoming the very
We'll tell you exactly how to get women on this episode.
Welcome to Dating Syndicate.
What was the one guy's name that hated Richard Hart and he said he was a scammer? He was the pickup artist. He was with Cultivate.
Oh, and all those guys. John? I think his name was John.
Yeah. Those guys.
Oh, geez. Cringe.
Hex is 100% a scam.
Wow. I love how sure people are when they're wrong too. They're like so fucking positive. Like,
Oh, it's
bro.
it's the best. Yeah.
You just
Well,
made
it's
the
like-
worst financial decision of your life.
Well, and not only that, but you look at him, and I watched him for like probably a week or so after that, and the dude even said he doesn't know anything about crypto. So it's like, how do you know that this is a scam if you don't even know, like, you don't know
What's
anything
also
about
crazy
crypto?
is people put credibility in someone just because they have a YouTube channel, and like they're taking
Right.
crypto advice from a dating guy.
Who says?
Yeah.
What?
Who says? When does that get? When do I get the credibility?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Get credibility from a YouTube channel, huh?
Yeah, if you're taking that's the thing, is if you're taking credibility from anybody on YouTube, you probably should be rethinking what you're doing. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't
Especially
matter
guys
how
who
many
dress like doctors and pirates.
yeah, pirates, and sell coffee on the side.
Yeah, my crypto guys, one's a pirate, one's a doctor, and the other one sells coffee on the side.
And these guys are what now? These guys do what now?
That's a hell of an onboarding tool right there, baby.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know any more than a lot of you guys about like, sacrifice strategy. Everyone's just overthinking it. I bet at the end of the day, it's just like day one would have been the best. And I did a little on day one, but I
I'm sure
out again.
Richard's going to give us more chances to get in on something else he's going to come up with right when we're about to cash out the next time.
We still got that LP reward coin that doesn't have a name yet.
Yeah, but
is that even going to have a? Is that going to even have a? No, that's just going to be an airdrop, right?
No, that'll be
no. It's not. It's just going to be like it's going to be like Quick Swap on Matic, where it's like the incentive token to be a liquidity provider.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
but I just wonder if it's going to be like. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but I guess that like if you're the first LP provider, is there only going to be like 100 of these things, and they're worth like $1 billion, and then they're just like I wonder how they're going to be given out at first.
Well, probably they got to have them before the I guess maybe you'll get it for your PulseX tokens. Your ratio of PulseX tokens.
Yeah, but I don't know. I honestly,
because there's got to be some kind of an airdrop, right? I mean,
no. I mean, with QuickSwap, I don't think it was airdropped. I think it was just given.
What did they call that token they had?
QuickSwap.
Was it Matic or no? QuickSwap token.
Matic was on Matic.
Yeah, Matic was like the native token, and then QuickSwap was the LP token.
Yeah.
But PulseX is something completely different, and that's why I liked what Matt was. I watched your video, Matt. That was good, man. Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah. The thing that's different about PulseX is a lot of these liquidity rewards tokens they do both, whereas like in PulseChain they're abstracting it into two different coins. So like Cake token, it's the liquidity rewards token, and it's like a staking token, and there's like some bullshit lottery thing, and there's a buy and burn. But
that buy and burn feature is fucking fascinating to me. I think that the buy and burn feature is as important as shares in Hex. I think that thing is that's
it is going to be, so it's deflationary, so there's no more going to be printed, which means that it's just going to continue to burn forever, and whatever gets burnt, like, it's gone forever, like makes your stuff more valuable. So I mean, it is just like t-shirts if that's how you're comparing it. It's a pretty good idea.
I mean, it's a great idea. It's revolutionary as far as what Pulse is going to be, because Pulse is going to be a trading platform. I mean, let's just face it. These people are going to trade the shit out of their tokens on this platform because you can, and it won't cost you anything to trade. You're just going to be like in and out of stuff. So there's going to be massive amounts of transactions going on this DEX. And what's going to happen is that buy and burn is good. I mean, the more and more transactions that happens, the more and more that it's buying, more and more it's burning, the more deflationary it gets, the higher the price goes. I think it's freaking, it could be a really, really good coin, man. I mean, I mean, Pulse is going to be its own thing because it's going to be like an Ethereum, a chain coin, and then, but this thing with Hex on Pulse with Hex, just fucking hold on to your lives there, all of you squids.
I hope that we don't see another dump, like a big payday event where it pumps up a month or two before and then everybody dumps it 2 weeks before or whatever, just because they're gonna buy it back, or I don't know what they're.
Let's just face it. We see how some of the Hexicans have acted. So, I mean, I mean, it's 2 years now from the original stakes, and we see that Hexicans are cashing out some of their stakes, and that's a lot of the volatility that we're seeing right now. So, I mean, let's just face it. When they get these coins, not to have to touch their Hex or their shares and to keep their share rates up, I think some of them are going to be dumping some of these coins too. So, I mean, we're going to see it. It's going to have volatility, especially in the beginning. So like anybody who's.
One of the cool things I think about all these tokens is that a lot of the whales that are going to be in these are already going to be rich off of Hex, and they're not going to have to sell. Like they're not like, they don't need that incentive to sell anymore. They just can hold on to all these coins. And that's pretty bullish in my opinion. I don't know about. Thanks. Oh, there we go.
Nice. That's good service right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was nice.
Let's answer Blackbeard's question. Sorry, this is a dumb question. Can you suffer impermanent loss while delegating a stake on Hex or on PLS?
Yeah.
I just want to say, well, impermanent loss is only a risk in liquidity providing.
Yeah,
so
only when you have one other side. When you have two sides of
stake.
something, then one side gets lopsided, and if the price goes down on the side that you've got, then that's how you suffer impermanent loss. So just to make it simple for people, you put liquidity up on both sides. Let's say you put $100 with the Hex on this side, $100 with the USDC on this side, and everybody buys the Hex, or everybody buy. Well, I guess could you suffer on a pair like that if USDC? Well, yeah, if the Hex price goes up and you got bought out of your Hex. Then you're sitting there in 100 on the USD side, and then of course you suffer impermanent loss because your Hex went up that you lost. Vice versa, the same. If your Hex goes down in price and you've got the Hex, you can suffer impermanent loss. So it's basically the side that you end up lopsided on. If it goes down, that's how you suffer it.
Yeah, but no, when you're delegating a stake, all you're doing is just saying, "Hey, I want to get a little piece of the transaction fees." And just to be clear, I don't think delegating is going to really be that much of income. Like when you compare delegating PLS to staking Hex is the premier staking coin. Hex is where you're going to get the gains from staking. Delegating PLS, I think, is just going to be like a little bit of icing on the cake, a little bit of sprinkles, I guess you could say. So like, I just don't think the transaction fee rewards are going to be that high in terms of an APY. But there's no impermanent loss risk with that. Just the price goes down, you lose money. Same like everything.
The big question: when do you guys think is the fork? RG3
now.
I'm gonna say end of February, March.
What, you guys think it's that soon? You guys are crazy.
You guys are crazy. That's my hope.
June or July is what I keep saying. Because listen, Richard keeps saying, well, we don't even have this done yet. He was talking about that code and how you're going to have the code on PulseX. He doesn't even have, I don't think he has much or even done on, I mean, I don't think it's hard to fork over the Uniswap front end or the just Uniswap. I don't think it's that hard because they're just, I think they're not forking Uniswap. They're forking PancakeSwap, right? It's not actually Uniswap. It's PancakeSwap.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same thing because PancakeSwap was the Uniswap fork.
Yeah.
But I don't like, he doesn't have that where it's that second address. He doesn't have that where it's automatic.
Well, here's the thing. Here's an update about that part. That part is already in the code where you can go to an address. The only thing is, so the fees are going to an address that buys and burns cake. That's automatically cloned into the PulseX. So really, there's no work to be done. He was talking about trying to make that admin key free, right? So it can be automated. But like he's done this before, he's had to make trade-offs, in favor of releasing to market sooner. So unfortunately, for day one, it's looking like it's going to have admin keys. It's looking like he can't automate it. And the reason for that is because if it was automated, people could sandwich attack, and people would always know when that buy and burn function is being run, and they could always front run it basically. And there's no smart way to automate this without admin keys right now. It was talked about in the PLS plan chat group. Maybe one day they'll update the code to make it trustless, but right now there's still going to have to be an individual taking the money from the address and using it manually to buy and then burn manually. But that takes a lot less time because that's pretty much already done. So when he was saying the code hadn't been done yet, I think he decided to go back on that, and he's not building that automated code anymore.
It's not.
So
it was only like
good for the timing.
Ago. That was like 3 days ago.
Hey,
jeez,
these are the tough decisions that have to be made. It's the same thing with bridging.
Like, all right, don't worry about it.
He was trying to get admin key free bridging, and he's like, yeah, no, fuck that. Too hard.
Yeah, because everybody did it anyway. Even Hexo went over there and bridged.
Jeez, you always got to bring it back to my freaking dirty days, right? When we were in the streets.
How dare you? Dirty days under the bridge.
I was under the bridge, freaking doing that freaking smatic. You hitting that smatic, bro?
Bunch of bridge trolls, man.
I needed to get one.
He was
more
just
hit,
like
bro.
he was just like that guy you gave his first dope to too. He was so scared when his money wouldn't come out. He was like, I can't believe I'm getting my money out. I can't get. It's been 12 hours. I can't get it.
Dude, no, it was 14 hours, and the thing said 3 hours. It should be in your freaking in your wallet. I'm just like, and Richard, this is when Richard's like, I wouldn't use it. It's got admin keys. They can steal your money anytime. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just put a small bit, and I put like, a lot of bit. And because RG3's like, nah, this stuff, it hurts. It doesn't hurt you. Just a little bit. Just hit a little bit. And I'm like, well, just give me a lot of it, man. Just hit me with that real stuff. I threw a good chunk.
Hey, are you Dirty Mike and the boys? Which one he took a shit in my car? Was that Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
No, that was a Will Ferrell movie. I can't remember.
Oh, that was a
one.
movie.
It was with Ferrell, and he was like the cop. Where they did the desk pop. What is that one called?
Mike and the boys.
It was
yeah.
The police when he's a cop. Yeah, I know.
It's with Marky Mark, Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah,
can't remember the other guys. There it is.
The other guys. That was good.
And what's funny is, so Hexo's shit was stuck for 14 hours, and I'm like, okay, let me see this. So I went and I moved mine. And
not only that, dude. They had you used a front end on their thing that didn't work for Hex.
Oh,
so you couldn't use their front end. I had to find a workaround. I had to go to their version 1, which I had no idea how to freaking.
It was
get
sketchy
I remember that. Yeah.
So they had a version 2 out. It wouldn't send your I don't know if it was ERC tokens. So what I was gonna have to do was convert all of my Hex back into ETH, because ETH was the only thing that would bridge over.
Move.
And so I was like, oh my gosh, dude, because I had a pretty good chunk of Hex over there, and I was gonna have to sell all of my Hex onto the freaking on-matic to ETH, take like a 10% hit of on the fees.
He was so mad.
And I was like, dude, I'm gonna hit a 10% slippage fee right here.
The fuck did you
I'm gonna have to bridge
RG?
it. Yeah, then I'm gonna have to bridge it over, and then I'm gonna have to rebuy it back, and then
and then you have to go to the bridge troll, and he tells you 3 riddles, and if you don't answer them, he steals all your money. It's like a little leprechaun.
What's the flight velocity of an African swallow laden with a coconut?
Is that Monty Python?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh. And then he, while he's stuck, I bridged mine, and it was there within like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I got it before he had his.
And then so that made me even more worried. I'm like, so he got his, and I didn't give mine yet. What is going on here? Is it gone?
He was.
And then I just blasted Matic on Twitter. I was like, screw these guys. Never using this again.
They're a scam.
They were just like, I have no idea where your money's at. And I'm just like,
They're basically like an Indian support team that like just became the admins.
No, it is.
Yeah,
it is. You
they
go
just
on
became
there.
the
You go
admins.
on their support. You go on their support webpage. It's all Indian people that are helping you, and nobody answers your question. You're just like, show me Bob's and show me Vagine and stuff.
said,
It's like, wait, what? I didn't want.
Sir,
I didn't
sir,
want,
Mr.
I'm not
Doctor,
into
sir.
this.
Would you please unplug your router?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the good thing about bridges, though, that I will say is like people's greed actually keeps them honest, right? They could steal all the money, but because they're making transaction fees on the bridge fees, they're getting paid for running the bridge, and they don't want to kill their golden goose, right? So there is a little bit of game theory there that keeps people honest, even though they could jack you. So that makes me feel a little bit better about the PulseChain bridge having admin keys. But yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if it didn't.
No, and I think that it will work towards that. I don't think that Richard's just gonna be like, oh, I'm done with this. I don't have to work on it anymore. Like,
yeah, he's gonna make it perfect.
Yeah, he's not gonna just let it just be like. I think he's gonna get it to market and then make it perfect. And because he wants, like, if you look at every other coin, look, they're doing that. They have hype cycles, right? So it's just like that's how they're gonna hype it up. I've got to go for real quick. I'll be right back.
All right.
Family time on New Year's Eve. Everybody's getting ready. My wife's going out to get some. Got rid of the two oldest, and now we just have the youngest here today. So we're gonna get some crab legs or something. Have a nice dinner.
That sounds good. Yeah, I'm going out to dinner too. Just having a casual night. My roommate's having a party at my place, and I'm not. I know how that ends. That ends up with me on a stream in the wrong light.
Yeah, or a tri-state killing spree, whichever one comes first, right?
Jesus, dude. Not that bad. Turtles only said, "What's up with Hawk token?" Oh, that was very funny. You remember the guys that sent the sacrifice a bunch of like Hakidushi Inu or some BS dog coin, and he just sent it right back. He's like, I don't want this.
Yeah. There was like a billion of them in there. I think somebody put a billion of them.
Yeah, well, it was like $3 billion worth, but there's no
it was $3 billion.
That,
the Hakadu.
Yeah, Hokkaido. And it's like, well,
Shinu.
That's just a perfect example of how it can look like that, but there's no liquidity, so you can never sell. There's not $3 billion worth of buyers for that coin. Like,
not only did he send it back, dude, but I think the guy actually rug pulled the community. I think that the guy that did that.
Oh my god! Wait, before or after? Before or after? This is just what I heard. The sacrifice.
No, before. Like that was a rug pull of a.
Oh, so that was like a joke that like, hey, this coin's already dead. We're just gonna send a bunch to.
I think the guy like had rug pulled his community, like he had stolen, and then he was trying to get it into the sacrifice.
Jeez. Right? Jessica said Hakaduki Inu.
Hakaduki.
Oh god. Oh, Lights Out says, I bet it was Fong that sent the crappy dog.
Fong? Who was that?
Dude, the Fong dude? Fong. Did you guys see all the Fong nonsense last night?
Yeah.
Sorry,
I saw the
out over here. I'm like,
everybody's got their family running around today. What's going on with our stream, man?
Well,
it was an impromptu screen. Yeah.
Impromptu. But Fong, what was his like, Fong Bevong or something he had like broken English and he kept asking
Fong Blong or something. Yeah.
Fong Malong.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was great. I love the Fong memes that were coming out from the from all of it. So let me go see what Richard's stream is at. Or so somebody said that Richard's gonna stream. I don't know if he is, but let's see how many.
I thought he already did. Didn't he say he was going on earlier?
670 guys. 670 more followers today. We gotta get
670 more grandmas is all we need.
Yeah, we just gotta. Hey, if you're, how many people are watching this right now?
96.
Hey, so how many? You guys got 6 accounts? Everybody's got 6 accounts in them, right? I have like 6 Google accounts or Gmail accounts. Hey, just go subscribe to them. I have like 6 or 7 or 50 or something like that.
Or 50 or 600.
I can't say how many.
That's funny.
So I wanted elaborate or talk a little bit more about the burn feature on that token and how it actually functions as far as now the harvesting bot is completely different and decorrelated from that, right? They're not part of the same, right?
What?
Harvesting, but yeah, that's totally different. Totally.
So the harvesting bot is a completely different entity. It's not connected to this or any of these.
And that just runs one single time. That's just a one and done.
So it's going to do it once just for the snapshot and the fork. And
yeah, it'll be the very first trade that's ever done, and never again. And that's just to balance out so that you don't have a bunch of people that just get absurdly rich by doing nothing. You know?
Yeah. Which is cool.
Which is kind of how all of us feel, really.
No. Well,
that'd be too easy.
No, at least we.
I certainly do
that. At least we did something. I mean, if I didn't do anything, if like
I hit start broadcast and end broadcast about 800 times.
Yeah,
there's some guys out there, dude, that have never been on Twitter, that have never been on YouTube. They're just like, could you imagine being that?
Yeah, I don't know. They're just going about their lives and then absurdly rich.
I know. I'm like, dang, I wish that was me sometimes.
London was the first time. I remember the dinner beforehand where there was a bunch of like very professional looking people. Maybe that's because we were all wearing suits or whatever. But I mean, it was a bunch of people I had never met before, and they were high ranking, dolphins and stuff like that. And so I was surprised that there's a lot of people out there that are just closet hexicans.
Yeah, we were hanging out with like a banker. Remember that guy that was like a banker before, and he was like, "Yeah, I work at banks." Yeah,
like why you wouldn't want to be public, because you can't be like the head of JP Morgan and be like, gotta go guerrilla attack.
Yeah, I mean, it is just wild how many people are in this, and you're just like, dude, I didn't ever think like. If I'm being honest, and I'm sure you guys thought it too. At first, we all were like, okay, Richard's definitely pumping this bad boy up, right? like he's buying this, right? He's paying for it. Like he's the one. But at this point, I'm like, man, maybe he wasn't. Maybe it was actually legit happening, and we just thought because like. I think it was more of like everybody was telling us that, like, oh, Richard's buying it, Richard's doing this, Richard's doing that. So it was like, okay, maybe he is, but I'm getting rich. So I don't care. Whatever Richard wants to do, he can buy up his own token if he wants to. I don't care. But hey, if that?
I mean, it was definitely a thought in my head at one point, but I mean, you see all these people in real life, and now it's like. It really is viral, and just not everybody starts a YouTube channel. So it's not just like us 50.
Yeah, I mean that's where I like the first Vegas meetup and then this London meetup where you meet hundreds of people and you're like, oh, there's actually real people behind like this that never start Twitter, they don't start YouTube, they don't really care to ever be on the social media.
And hey, good for them because their mental health is probably a lot better if they're off Twitter, dude. Probably doing better than ever. Those are the real winners here.
Those are the people that win. That is for sure.
Fucking Twitter, man. Twitter. I mean, luckily I only follow Hexicans, so my Twitter is pretty positive.
It's pretty pure.
It's pure.
Yeah, pure.
It's pure.
Got the pure blood.
Mine's been purified by being blocked and blocking others.
Yeah,
so it's pretty good now. There was a time though. So K4K crypto says that that the fixer bot, which is what it's called, I just called it the bot, but the fixer bot that goes out and does harvest all of the liquidity that's going to be on the ERC20s on the dexes on the ETH side is going to bring that all that value over to PulseChain's dex PulseX. But he did say it can move those around, meaning so that it still has a function after it doesn't just die a little bot death. It actually can wiggle those around, I guess.
True. I guess it could use those PRC20s strategically. It could strategically dump Ys to 0.
Strategically.
Are some of those things even going to be able to come over?
Well, yeah, I thought I remember Richard saying like the clones, the copycats are just not like he's manually just removing those contracts. So
I bet he
nice.
won't even do that, dude. I bet he won't.
He'll
Even
just
do
let him
that.
fail because he can
Just let
just
him come
dump
over
them
here.
anyway.
He likes to
That's the
laugh
best
at
way
him.
to do it, right?
He likes to laugh at him.
Give him some hope, and then
I swear that chart looks like, you know, that have you ever seen anybody go and bounce a flat basketball?
Oh,
It's just been
dude.
like
It's fucking-
rolling on
it's
me.
bad. It hasn't gone up at all. It's just been flatlined.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
I mean, we all knew that. Well,
I mean, it's not
guess some
sad.
of
It's
us
actually
didn't, but-
funny as fuck. I'm fucking happy as hell, but it's, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he got what he deserved on that one.
yeah. And for those who went over there, they got.
But it's pretty
things.
crazy that you how much Ethereum you
Hold
see
on a
that
second.
is
Let me
locked
take
in there.
this call. This must be really important.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, sure.
Hey, Johnny.
Richard?
Johnny,
Chaos.
we can hear it. We can hear it, RG3.
They would. Hey, you want to say anything to anybody? I'm on stream right now.
You're on stream.
Yeah. You want to say hello?
I wasn't paying attention. Actually, I'm hanging out at the casino.
Okay, I just put you on. All right, buddy. Have fun. I'll catch up with you. All right, bye. That was Johnny Chaos, everybody. He's at the casino.
All Johnny Chaos.
Dumping on your heads, guys. You want to know where all those sellers went? Well, Johnny's hanging out at the casino tonight.
No.
Need a little spending
Wrecked.
cash.
We're wrecked,
He's a
guys.
good dude. I wonder how
Thanks, Johnny.
the anybody know how his lawsuit's going?
Mm-mm.
Yes. They are dodging. I just talked to him today about it, as a matter of fact. They're dodging the legal team. So the things that are going out there as far as what do they call them, process servers and stuff. So they can't find them. So that's what's going on. They're trying to serve them, and they're not.
It's gonna have to be like in Pineapple Express, where he dresses
Yes.
in weird uniform.
Yes, it's going to be like that. Like they're gonna hand them boxes
You're
of
a
candy and
process
shit.
servant.
Yeah. So
Well,
I can't believe Miguel hasn't showed up. He was on the freaking deal with us here. What the heck?
wrecked.
Me and him did one yesterday, but then
Yeah,
we
think
forgot to
so.
invite the other night
I
to
was
play
like, oh
guys.
my gosh, they're starting without me. I thought you guys got the we're doing it on the 30th instead of the 31st. I was like, oh, did I get the wrong day?
No,
Right.
but we did
This
fuck up on that one too. We forgot to invite our own Knights of Crypto. Like
Your own guys.
I
Your own
can't
team.
believe I didn't even think to put in Twitter and I was like, ooh, sorry guys.
Gate
But whatever.
kept. Gate kept. Oh geez, he's taking another. Oh, he's calling DC right now.
Oh yeah.
So
DC
anything else going on today? So you're not doing anything, huh? You just
Well, I'm going out to dinner and
Okay.
keeping it casual. It's nice little spot in Chicago from like 10 p.m. Should run into midnight and then probably just head back home and take it easy. How about you? Watching some movies or something?
yeah. I've got my cousins coming in town. I can hear your freaking heartbeat. It made it so loud.
You guys are both gone down.
Dude.
How's that? Any better?
No.
No.
Oh,
The opposite
jeez.
of ASMR is that.
There we go. How's that? Any better? No.
That's RMSA.
Fucking A, man.
Yeah.
Like all this high dollar equipment, and it's still.
Just stop
There
talking.
we go. How about
There
that?
it is. There it is.
Oh,
There it
God.
is.
Like take it out and lick the freaking thing and then stick it back in or something.
I am
Fuck a lube on
excited.
it.
Oh jeez. Yeah, it was the
'Cause
opposite
I'll just
of
says
ASMR.
unfuck your shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
RG.
Briss. He's the last
But
person
yeah.
to be telling anybody to unfuck
Yeah.
their shit.
Yeah. I love me. Some
Yeah,
Brithology,
2022,
though.
guys. Gonna be a good year for crypto.
Yeah, let's talk
Mostly
about
for
the next
crypto.
year. So
I mean-
you guys think February, end of February, RG3. You said March, Crypto Coffee. I said June or July.
Yeah. But I'm also gonna start having to talk about something that nobody wants to hear, which is the bear market is gotta be. I think we're gonna have a crypto peak somewhere in like late 2022.
Yeah. Do you
And,
think
I mean,
Hex will be involved with that?
Well, that's the thing is like this time, maybe this time it's different, but like I really do think because we're connected to USDC more so than we're not paired to Bitcoin and Ethereum. You know, maybe we can decouple when shit does hit the fan because
Well,
Bitcoin's dying off. You know, Bitcoin's not looking so good.
no,
Right.
and I think
Yeah.
that I really think that we're changing the whole crypto space. I think all that narrative is, yeah, that's a Bitcoin narrative, because Bitcoin is garbage. It doesn't work. And I know that pisses all these little plebs off in the chat when I say that, especially Brasology and his little freaking
I was gonna say
pregnant
something.
goat
You still
ass.
got a bag.
But
Pregnant
is
goat ass.
he looks like a pregnant goat. You know, when the goats have a freaking baby that's sideways
You're
and shit.
messed up, man. He's not even here to defend himself.
I'm trying to make him fucking get himself out there.
He's over here just like, damn.
So anyway,
With friends
Um,
like you, bro. Who needs enemies?
I know
Jeez.
we just had lunch like 2 days ago. We were just hanging out.
Let
But
me
he is.
put
He's
this
getting
goat
out of
in the
control.
chat.
He's out there dumping on your heads, guys, and spending all his money on food. That's what he's doing. I'm watching him. Food and weed. And he sits on his couch and eats food and smokes weed. That's what he's doing. So you need to freaking everybody get on
That's
his
a
ass.
nice life.
Tell him to get his ass.
That was my
Yeah, it
life
is a
about
good
4
life.
years ago. How's that
So,
life?
but anyway, I think that because Hex is the better Bitcoin, we all know that. And it's finally a real crypto that people can use. It fixes finance. Hex fixes finance. It really can. And with PulseChain, now crypto is functional. Ethereum, it's broken. It doesn't work. It's not functional right now. But Pulse is going to be functional, and Hex is going to be an excellent option as far as, you know, what's a better crypto than Bitcoin. Hex is, and we all know that. So as soon as the onboarding tools change and wallets change and all these things get easier for regular human beings to get on, I had people over here all day the other day on trying to onboard them, and none of them got their Hex. I mean, it's a joke because
Wait,
you
what
got to
you
do the
mean they
whole
didn't get
coin.
their Hex?
Well, because they had to do the Coinbase thing and all that kind
2
of
or 3
crap. So
days.
it
to
just
settle.
turns into a mess. You know, one guy, actually, there was 4 people over here. One guy, he already had a Coinbase account, so we were able to make his work, but not without trouble, not without problems. Right. There was issues and problems and things that needed to be, you know, oh yeah, no, don't do that, don't do this, yeah, oh yeah, all the little pitfalls. That, like, you can't just turn somebody over their own vices to go, hey, yeah, go set up a MetaMask account. And they get it to you. Yeah, I had my MetaMask account for a month. Oh, yeah, but I didn't verify transactions to send receive. Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Well, yeah. And then you got to update the firmware and then, like, you know, all this other random stuff in your ledger. I mean, it's like the internet, you know, the internet wasn't popular until at least 10 years after it was around. So we're finally just getting into the part where we actually care about user experience. Before it was just nerds in their basement, you know, solving the Byzantine general problem, whatever. But now, I mean, Staker app, there is no single app for Bitcoin that's like Staker, you know, especially when V2 comes out, and the fiat on ramps come out. And I know, you know, we're pretty connected to those people. Like, they're working on it. You know, it's coming. So once we can really get the ease of use of people to onboard, I mean, it almost becomes like it becomes mainstream. And I think after 12 years, we're finally ready to get there.
And a simple on ramp without all the stupid bells and whistles that Coinbase has to trap you into trading on their platform and all that bullshit. Like a button right up front that says, you know,
buy Hex,
buy Hex from my bank account or whatever, or wire transfer.
That Dharma.io has that right now, and that's an easy way to onboard people. But
Dharma is a better
fees
option.
though.
But there's lots of.
Are they that bad? Are they bad?
Well,
fees are still crazy. Yeah. And you can buy
Wonder-
directly on Matic, but then you got to transfer from Matic back into E.
And we know how that goes, right, Exo?
Yeah, you get that Smatic
don't,
into the veins,
don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Just say no to Matic.
Yeah, don't do it. Like, I wonder if they'll do some PulseChain, and then it's that easy. I mean, I wonder if we could do something to convince them. If they're already on Matic, how hard would it be for them to? I mean, if they're getting users and they're getting people to, but I mean,
I think
maybe
there's
that
better options being developed right now.
Yeah,
for onboarding, and then once we get a good wallet, like MetaMask is garbage, it sucks. I mean, you should be able to use MetaMask like an account. You should be able to look at your transactions and not have to accidentally click on the freaking Etherscan button and like, I mean, that is fucking frightening for people, sending people like to Etherscan to go look at a transaction. It's like, what the fuck is this? There's nothing easy. And they need a wallet that actually shows that, here's your account balance. Here's the
it's
dollar
like
amount. Here's a crypto
you
amount.
got to show somebody, like teach them a class on just how to read Etherscan. It's like, so these were transferred to this and it says it's going to the, like, even for me, it's sometimes like, wait, did I just transfer that to the, like yesterday when I was sending to the to sacking for the videos, the tutorial videos that I've been doing, like it says that the contract that you use the contract of the actual contract address of Hex underneath when you transfer. And I was like, did I just transfer all my tokens to the freaking contract address? And I was like, oh wait, no, it's saying that I under here that, or I interacted with the contract. That's what I said. And it's just like, it's like, dude, what did I just do? It's like, oh my gosh, please no. But after you can read it, it's easy. But
so Trezor hard wallet, of course, but I use my Trezor through MetaMask and would like to be able to just see a better view of all my transactions and their dollar value at the time I purchased them. Those kinds of things. Just more information. I've never used the front end of Trezor. I don't know if anybody has ever used that or knows what it does, but I haven't even looked at the features or functions of that. But that might be another solution, but I don't know.
Ledger has one, and apphex.win has a one to do it as well for Ledger. But as much as I like apphex.win and what he's done for the community, it doesn't tell you when you stake on there that it takes like a 0.1% fee at the end of your stake. It doesn't tell you that until you end stake. And I like Pika, I like the dude. He's put out such amazing stuff for us, and he should be compensated accordingly. But it does and he might have changed. I haven't unstaked something from there for a while, but I thought I was just like, when I unstaked one thing, I had it in there for a month, and then I got a 1% fee or 0.1% fee. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, and he has a wallet over there too, right?
Yeah, well, you can stake from that wallet and everything, which is awesome that he's done it. But
now, is it a Gnosis safe wallet too, like Staker apps?
No, it's just a regular. It's just like what's it called? Just like go.hex.com. No, go.hex.com. I think it's 1%, Sid. I can't remember. You'd have to go and check it or do like an unstake, but I don't think it tells you when you're doing it that you actually accrue this fee until like afterwards, which that's why it upset me, where I was just like, wait a second, you tell me right when I'm about to unstake that I'm getting this fee? Like that's uncool a little bit. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it's hard hex. So that's what it is. Hard hex for Ledger Nano.
Now he was the one that was showing you your pulse balance, right? Wasn't that site? Weren't you able to put your address?
That's howtopulse.com. And that's still tentative. There's somebody made a different site called Sack Pulse or PulseChain Sack or something.com. And I mean, they're still not official. So just so everyone knows, like it's doing is reading directly from the CSV file on GitLab, but they're still like pruning the addresses and trying to pick out, if there's any fraudulent addresses in there. They're trying to really make it perfect. So whatever balance shows up, it'll probably be pretty close, but not exactly right now. But it's close enough.
No, he's not
Apex.
Apex you could. It was you can do it on the apex.win/charts if that's what you're so you're thinking. You guys are just thinking of two different sites. You put it was like where you could put your wallet in there and see how much.
Yeah, what your sacrifice looked like.
Oh, sacrifice. Yeah, I think you could do that too. I think that's apex.win/charts.
Yeah, it's on the charts. Once you put your don't give me
because
it'll show all your stakes and stuff, and then it'll show. What's that?
One time I said, if Pika's watching, don't get mad at me, man. bro. Because he has this SpaceX Win bot that it's and I don't know if he allows anybody else to contribute to it anymore. But back in the day, it was 1,000 hex, which was like $10. Now it's however much. But I paid him a bunch. I got all of my accounts. All of my accounts, I gave him a couple of thousand hex for all these accounts. And now I can, on Telegram, my accounts are linked up to it. You just put in your address, what addresses you want to link. You can put any address that you want to watch it. But I have, a couple of mine, a couple of other ones that I put onto here so I can watch them. And every time a stake comes up, I get alerted on Telegram. So I don't have to, if I forget.
That's why you
something,
call me every time my stakes come up.
Yeah,
you put in a fucking dump, asshole.
Yeah, because I know. Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, like I know your freaking stuff. Hex Kong just give you a $50 tip.
Oh, I didn't see that. Hold on a second. Whoa.
Unmute. Thank you for the tip, Hex Kong. Really
Kong.
nice.
Now he's OG. Now Hex Kong used to come hang out with us back in the early days of DS, and then we haven't seen much of him anymore. But he's OG as they get.
He's been around.
Yeah, he's been around for a long
talk
time.
pretty much every day.
Yeah,
nice.
You actually got to meet him out in
Florida,
Disney World, right?
Oh, yeah, Orlando.
Yeah, Crypto Coffee was there too.
Yeah,
and see, like, dude, those are the meetups that I want to do again, where it's small meetups, and I think that everybody should do smaller meetups. Because it's you get too big of meetups. You get
like
too big,
Crypto
and then you can't talk.
Like Spawbuck, they're doing perfect meetups. They're having, they'll go to a location and then they'll have a meetup, and then they might even have an onboard or two there that show up, and so that's a cool way to do it. Just have a small meetup, bring a couple of new people, and just do that all over the place. It's definitely fun, and you can help. It definitely helps to onboard people. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's not as overwhelming with hundreds of people. I mean, they came to Chicago and I thought it was pretty ideal. We did like a Bulls game and there's maybe like 20, 25 people, but you actually got to talk to people. I mean, it wasn't like, shaking hands and like, who are you? Like, I don't know.
As much as I love the London one, because, you do need to get the big one, but it was also like overwhelming.
Oh my
where
gosh.
It's like,
it was
overwhelming. Because you couldn't walk 5 steps without getting, and which is cool. I thought it was awesome. But it was like I couldn't talk to anybody, and the music was a little bit too loud, to where it was like I wish I could have had a conversation with some people, but it was just like, what? All right, you have a good day too. He was like, no, I was telling you about how my baby daughter loves you.
Yeah, I know. That's what sucks. You didn't get to spend enough time with it. It's like, hi, take a picture. How you doing? And then next person.
But it was awesome. It's crazy to even be in that position. Or talk, and I'm sure that other people were like that too, where they wish they could have talked and hung out a little bit differently. Because it like just in those settings, like Hex Kong, me and Hex Kong were talking about, like in Florida, it was like Disney World. It's like, we came out there with 20 people or whatever, and I got to have conversations with everybody. And it was like, I could have a 2-hour conversation with Nardo, and I got to know Nardo and Hex Kong and, David Morales and everybody. Big Pep was out there exploring Idaho, and everybody, dude. It was amazing. But when it's so big, it's like I can't allot 2 hours to everybody, because then somebody else is gonna be like, dude, he just hung out with that guy the whole time. It's like, sorry. So yeah, it's I wish it was like, that's why I like the smaller meetups a little bit. And plus I'm an introvert, so I like smaller meetups for that reason too.
Get all nervous around all the people.
Dad, did you see me on stage? Hi, I like candy, and my name is Hexologist.
I was bashing everybody.
Hi, I am the Hexologist. You might know me from my YouTube channel, The Hexologist. Yeah, cringeworthy. I can't. My wife videotaped the whole thing, and she's like started it up. I'm like, please Stop.
No,
Delete
we don't need
that
to do
and
this.
just- yeah, let's just delete
I don't
that
ever
and
watch, dude. I don't ever watch
Yeah.
any of this shit.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't watch
Only
my-
when I
my
get
list.
memed. Only when I get memed, I watch it. 'Cause it's like,
Yeah.
okay, at least now I'm laughing. I'm laughing with them instead.
Yeah. I can laugh
Like,
at myself a little bit. Yeah. And
yeah.
then coffee, dude. And then coffee. I had
Dude,
to
I
go
just freaked the
after
fuck out.
coffee. I had to go after coffee, who had like the the inspiring coach that in like a Disney movie that gets up and does like the best speech. Is like, he's got the beautiful
wasn't that
music
good.
behind him and everything. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. And it's just like I go up there after it. It's like, hi.
Dude, that was
You
literally
hear the
mine was like a-
crickets like.
I was actually nervous
People
as
with
fuck though
fruit
because like
and stuff were getting ready. They were ready to throw it. I was just. I
oh
was
yeah, if
ready.
they had it, they should have had like a tomato stand in the back.
I was like, everybody, please. There's tomatoes in the back are for eating only. The lettuce back there is for salads.
Yeah.
But
That was
yeah,
fun
you're
though. I
still
mean, I
getting
wish I would have known a little bit before 2 hours beforehand
Yeah,
that I had to go say something.
I
But
know.
hey, whatever.
Yeah,
Sometimes
it's-
getting put on the spot is it's probably good for me. I'll do better next time.
Yeah, that's
Speaking of
I
stage,
hate
it's a lot
hate
different
it.
than YouTube. So it's
Yeah,
like
no, yeah,
I never actually learned the skill of being in front of people yet. So
no. I'm there. I'm with you there.
Oh man, all you kids, man.
talk all day as long as you guys are in that little chat box. You guys stay in that little box there. I feel safe.
I'll be good. I'll be good.
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, Serena
Uh.
just tossed us some tomatoes. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Thank you, Serena. Those look very ripe.
Yeah, I need some of those.
Oh, there's Serena. Now there's another OG. OG is OG.
She was the number one. Nobody
She
knows
was the
that.
number one streamer.
Yeah.
She even beat Hexa to the punch.
Yeah.
No effort could hear you anyway. Yeah, that's probably true. Anyway, that's true.
Yeah, there was a
And
weird
nobody-
echo too.
Yeah, they couldn't hear us
Yeah.
because so the monitors were on where we could hear the sound, but they didn't have the speakers on in the back. So people were like, "Oh, are they talking?" And we're like, "Motherfuckers, are you hearing us?"
Well, and not only that, but it was like both of the speakers were pointed to your ears.
In your ears.
And it was delayed by like a half a second. So if you've ever tried to talk with a pair of headphones on that like you're talking, but you got a delay in it, it's almost impossible because you're
it
like,
was difficult.
and it's just like, dude, it's stupid. It's awful.
Yeah. Well,
So,
gentlemen.
Miguel,
No, Miguel. Dude, he was like, we were texting, right? I mean, he was in the text. He was there. We decided on this last night, and I hope he's all right.
I'm sure he's fine. He FaceTimed me earlier today, and he'll talk for hours on the phone and then
Yeah, and then disappear on you. It won't.
That's all good though. Yeah,
But he
it's,
streams all day long. I mean, literally, he streams like every time
Yeah.
you turn around, he's streaming with somebody.
Oh, lights
Oh,
out! Holy
lights
shit,
out.
man!
Whoa, what is
Dude.
up?
Happy New Year to
Happy
you too,
New Year
bro.
to you, bro.
Dang,
Do I got to get up and do like a Joker dance or something? You know,
yeah.
I'll take my
what
shirt
does
off.
Joker do? He gets up and dances
I'll
and shit.
take my shirt off.
The performer, the circus clown.
Yeah. Just a bunch of monkeys. You guys pay us. Dance over here.
Ding, 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 ding.
I got one
All
of
right.
those.
Richard
Newscaster,
has
like on Channel 5.
99,352. He needs 648. We got
If
648.
we can
48.
get there before New Year's, that would be pretty legendary to hit 100K
It would,
on New
right?
Year's.
Like, dude, right? Like
I mean,
that's
he
what
should
I'm
be at
telling.
100K already. He should. I don't know how he's not.
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Actually, I know how he's not, and it's just the sad fact that people's attention spans are just so low that they can't click on a 3-hour stream.
True.
That's it.
I also think that one of his things is not being monetized. As much as he doesn't want to monetize his channel, I don't think that YouTube will promote you if you don't put. I mean, they will, but I think that they, if they're not going to make money off of your channel anyway, why would they want to promote your videos? You know what I mean? because they have
Yeah.
to encode them and do all this work for it. Why would they want to promote something that they're not even going to be able to monetize? I might have to tell him that, you know. I don't know if he wants to. He might just say screw it and I don't care. But it might be one of the reasons why he doesn't get.
But deep down, he cares.
Yeah, no, I think that it's true. I think that he does. I mean,
That tough outer shell.
True.
Oh, he cares.
I live for the 3-hour streams. Oh yeah, dude. I mean,
It's
that's
good,
the
you know, when
thing.
people are at their jobs and it's like mindless. You know, you can just listen to. I used to do that back in my 9 to 5 all the time.
Yeah.
I used to love the 3 to 4 hour podcast.
Right. Yeah. It sucks when he goes like a month or 2 without doing it, even though you've heard it's kind of like Joe Rogan. You know, I listened to Joe Rogan for like 3 or 4 years back in the day. And then you just start like, you know, and it's not like Richard, but with Joe Rogan, you've heard all of his stories, right? Like you've heard, like, dude, we've heard
There's so much content that like one guy has. Like,
exactly. Like you
life.
you can only hear the guy talk about his whatever MMA fighting for like so many times, and it's like, okay, but like we want to hear the other guy. You don't have to talk about yourself, you know, when Joe Rogan. But for Richard, it's a little bit different because it's like he's got so much intelligence that it's like he knows how to take in content and then spew it back out to you, which shows that he really knows what he's talking about, for one. And he can actually tell you, like, yeah, I read this the other day, you know, and like on Hacker News or whatever he's reading. And he can make it dumb it down for you. And that's what I like.
Well, that's
about
the
Richard.
sign
It's like
of
he's got
true
new stuff.
understanding is if you're able to explain it in simple terms to the layman, a very complex idea, you can take it, use an analogy or a metaphor. And he's really good with those metaphors of like one of the things just the other day, he was talking about liquidity. What is liquidity? You know, when you go into the supermarket and you want some chocolate milk, well, is there chocolate milk on the shelf or not? You know, if there is, then chocolate milk is liquid. And it's like, all right, I like chocolate milk. I can get behind that.
And if all that there is the small bottles of Yoo-hoo, then it's bad, and then it's been rug pulled.
I liked your coffee. I liked your how you said about liquidity, about learning liquidity, you know, about the droppers and the huge 5-gallon bucket. You know, like that helped me understand it a lot better too. Cause it's like, if you have a huge bucket and you put a little drop of water in it, it doesn't matter. But if you have a little dropper and you put a little drop into it, it's like, hey, that thing moves up and down. Like,
like a little test tube. Like, you're actually gonna be able to see the difference. You know, because you have the same drop of water either way. But if you're dropping it into an ocean, nobody gives a fuck. No slippage, no nothing.
It helped me missed it.
Which is what I think
said
Pulse is going
and
to
I almost
do.
said it. I saw nip slip in the comments and I had to freaking say it. I had to nip slip. I don't know. I'm fully clothed up here. I'm fully clothed up in here.
You guys want to see something?
Oh,
Oh boy.
There we go. RG3's already had a wiener on his channel. He's gonna have a nip slip now.
What? When?
You didn't hear about that?
Men and horses.
Oh my
geez,
god!
Yeah.
You
didn't hear
I'm
about
glad
that?
I missed that one.
I don't know if
No.
RG3 wants to divulge.
We had to
Because I
pull
don't-
it down. So the ladies of Hex had a stream. Of course, they let some guy on, and he didn't have his camera turned on. And when he turned his camera on, he was standing there butt naked. By the way,
Jesus
go get some
Christ.
help, dude. Go get some help.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate this community.
Funniest thing I heard all day. He was like, he goes into the pirate chat. He's like, nobody goes on live stream with it. We do not know anymore. I was like, oh dang, what happened? And my wife's like over there chuckling because I guess somebody screenshotted wiener pictures. And
Oh yeah, it's all over my chats everywhere.
Oh,
Good screenshots and it's all over Twitter. I'm like, dude, I pulled it down. Stop. We deleted the video. Like Kinetics got in there and like did damage control and just yanked it down and tossed it. But not until after, Brasology had all of his screenshots so that he
Oh
could.
yeah, Brasology's freaking. You know, he's got a camera just for that. He's just like
Mr. Memer.
the thing is, the guy wasn't even like, you know, he wasn't even in performing mode. He was, you know, just lounging.
Like got out of the shower.
Yeah, he was just swinging, you know. It was like, if I'm gonna show it, I'm not gonna be like, you know.
Well, he was stubborn.
yeah.
He wasn't even swinging.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Hold
saying.
up.
I'd be stubborn. It would be like, hey, I'm not getting right out of the cold bath and coming onto the street. You know, I'm gonna.
Yeah, guys, I love talking about this guy's dick and all, but
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Where are we?
Sorry. Yeah, let's.
Exologist, of course. I see talk about.
What? Oh, geez. It was great. I had to laugh a lot.
Yeah,
But yeah.
and it was.
So
I mean,
what-
that and
The
we got two-
outlook on Hex for the next year. Price predictions,
yes.
as everybody loves to hear them. You know, everyone loves to hear them. So
Well,
RG3,
I remember-
end of the year.
So
Oh,
end
here
of
we
the
go.
year.
I already know what RG3 is about.
$2.01 by end of the
Yeah,
year
I
because
already knew it.
Hexo
I
said
knew
so. That's the only
I
reason.
already knew it.
I still believe it could happen, bro. I think your prediction, we're gonna be able to mark that one up as a win for you.
Okay. Yeah. It's because I didn't say it every day. Okay, maybe I
So-
missed a couple of days.
So I say tonight we're gonna.
No, not tonight. Next year,
Well, that's next year. Tomorrow's
2022, end of year, 2022.
End of year next year. Gosh. I think that the possibility for Hex to get into the double digits is there. $10 to $12.
$10. Jeez, dude.
I think the potential's
Okay.
there, and only because of my theory that Hex is going to fix crypto and PulseChain is going to fix crypto.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
If we get good onboarding and wallets and all those things by mid-year, there is no reason why crypto shouldn't be a viable solution for people to go and put their finances in.
Did you see JFK's tweet?
Oh
Not his
boy.
tweet, but
wait, what?
Discourse Syndicate.
No, we've been called Dick Curse Syndicate.
Dick Curse.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think, Coffee? What do you think?
About my cursed dick?
No, freaking price predictions. I mean, if you want to keep going with it, go ahead.
I think 2022 is going to be a great year, all around. Hey, Hex Sailing, thanks for the euros, man. Finally, some
Hey, look at
euros
that,
up in
man.
here. Those are worth more than dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
baby.
Sailing, I don't remember your first, or I don't know you. I don't remember you because you have a picture of a sailboat there, but I'm sure we met, and I'm sure
Yeah,
it was
we
awesome.
met. Yeah, he was he came to the hotel. We had a little meetup at the hotel. Him, Hexgade, who else was there? Gary, myself, a couple other people. We met him, and then of course we met him at the club and hanging out at the event. But yeah, he's cool dude, man. Cool dude.
I'm sure I'd recognize.
Thanks again,
him if I
Hex
saw
Sailing.
him. But yeah, man, new year, new me, guys. Mad gains. I'm gonna chill the fuck out this year. Actually, I need to like just quit it with the partying. So that's my resolution.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, it's definitely a good idea.
Yeah.
You guys
I
got
don't
any like
know.
New Year's resolutions or anything?
I think
Yeah,
I
RG3
think
doesn't
first of
believe
all,
me at
that's a bad New Year's resolution. You know, I live vicariously through you. I enjoy all of your antics. I enjoy the calls at midnight from jailhouses in Taiwan and all that good stuff. So please don't stop. Don't stop. I love it. I love it.
Good. All right. Yeah, that's the enablement-
That was
that's the
easy.
enablement that I need.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, it seems like.
Oh well. All right,
Jeez, what a bad influence.
I do.
I want to get
travel
healthy
more.
this year. I want to get real healthy this year. This year is
Good.
like key to health. I already did my
Longevity.
detox before the end of the year. So I did a big detox. I lost 15 pounds.
Wow.
So I'm feeling great. And you know what's a trip is so my doctor put me on this, and it's Dr. Shrednecki, call her Dr. Shredder. She was on my show. She's also Robert Kiyosaki's doctor, but she has this 21-day cleanse program. Now, if some of you know, it takes 21 days to make or break a habit. And so what she does is she puts you on this 21-day cleanse. It's not a fast, it's a cleanse. So you've got to drink this awful tasting freaking shake mix along with these detox, all natural herbal detox pills that you take for your liver, for your blood. And then there's also a diuretic there that helps you with your eating, but it's only fruits and vegetables for the first 11 days, and very clean fruits and vegetables. Like you can only have certain ones, like you can't be eating yams and potatoes, and you've got to be, very, very lean fruits and vegetables and equal portions. And then you can't overdo the fruit either, because you can't have a lot of calories. So the first 11 days is that. And then you start introducing protein, which is like free range, organic chicken, rockfish, no swordfish or tuna. So really clean. And then you get to the end of it.
Rockfish. Like
rockfish are like cod, deep sea fish. Not the predatory fish. So more or less, well, I mean, they're predatory too, but I mean, they're the ones that live in the depths, not the ones that are out there eating the higher food chain stuff that are getting all the toxins in them. So I guess tuna fish and stuff has a lot of toxins. So anyway, so you detox for those 21 days, and then you start introducing some of the regular foods, and one at a time, just to see if you have any, like how your body reacts to it. Yeah. So like corn, I know corn fucks me up. So that was like the first thing. I'm like, I have some fucking corn chips here with some salsa. That was my thing, right? Well, I mean, they were like organic ones. They were really good ones, but nope, body didn't like it. So I'm like, okay, so I got to go easy on that. And then I tried pork. Body didn't like that one either. So it's like, yeah. So now I'm like, of course, chicken and fish is really fine, but some things are worse than others. Like corn, I really feel it like right away. So there's and then
you gotta
sugar.
start eating your maize, bro. You gotta
like my maize.
Yeah. And instead of what? I thought that's what I thought that's what it was like. That's that racist.
I know where you're going with that. I know exactly where you're going with that.
What?
So
I thought of like, didn't the Indians have maize?
Yeah, it's called corn too. That's just
I thought there was different though. Like it was a different kind of corn.
Yeah, it wasn't Monsanto's fucking GMO based
exactly.
Kill ants, eat it and die corn, but it was
Well, I'm sorry. Us white people have bigger corns than the maize over here.
So anyway, so then you start adding foods back to your diet, and then of course I've been losing weight ever since, and now I'm like under 200 in the end of the 90s. Really? So, nice. Yeah, I'm under 200. I was at one point there this year. I was 218, and now I've dropped down under 200, and back in the gym, hitting the weights again, and nice. Just want to get real healthy. Get the cholesterol levels, make sure they're all in check. Everything's good. My age, you can't be messing with that stuff.
You can get a blood test done too. I don't know if you ever got blood work done, but
I did. My doctor did.
Miguel showed me this thing. Like they took like 18 samples and they could tell you exactly what you're deficient in, and then they can give you the perfect vitamins to supplement.
So that's what she did. She did that. She did the blood test, and she provided me with all the vitamins that I need. So I've got this regimen of vitamins that I take. And then now I can start taking my nootropics again. So, I mean, I do have to take like fucking 400 pills a day, it seems like, but I feel great. I just haven't started my nootropics yet. Cause on the cleanse, she just wanted me on the specific vitamins that they had for me. But then now I'm going to start taking my nootropics again. And
good.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan of Alpha Brain. You know that stuff from On It, Joe Rogan's company. I got a friend that works there, and he hooks me up with some stuff every now and then. And I love those supplements, man. They make me a smoother talker, more more awake, but without the jitteriness, no anxiety.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's how I feel. I have a high energy level, but it's a calming energy. It's a calming energy. You're more focused. You do have a better speech pattern. I notice I mean, because my speech is freaking horrible, man. I miss words all the time. But
Yeah.
when I'm on my nootropics, I feel like I'm better on my game when I'm talking to people and whatnot. So
Yeah,
I can't.
I'm
wait
starting to
get
think
into it.
coffee is like a false sense of confidence almost.
It
because
is.
it's like it doesn't actually help you as much as we think.
So
I don't drink caffeine anymore. I've stopped for the last 2 weeks because it was messing me up, dude.
So I'm
Yeah.
off
This isn't
caffeine
coffee, by
for
the way.
30
This
days
isn't
now.
coffee.
So
Hmm.
I've been off caffeine for 30 days,
Okay.
and
Okay.
Bree.
Wait, you haven't drank caffeine for 30 days?
30 days. I couldn't drink it
Or
while
is
I
that
was on the cleanse.
caffeine or coffee?
Caffeine, period.
Oh, good, man. That's awesome.
So no caffeine. And then so Bree, one of our community members, sent me this article about caffeine. So caffeine is basically like an artificial stimulant. It fakes your body into thinking you have energy. And what it does is it releases cortisol and all these bad hormones, like all of these hormones and things that are in your body. Not hormones. Fucking what is cortisol? Anyway,
Hormone.
maybe it is. I don't know. But anyway, it releases all these things into your body, and it tricks your body into thinking that you're having energy. And in all actuality, you're just being like infused with anxiety. And it's the stress hormones. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So the
Well,
stress
that's the
hormones.
thing is people can actually go through caffeine psychosis. Like it's very rarely talked about, but people can get into psychosis. And if you look at it, like people are drinking outrageous amounts of caffeine. It's crazy. Like yesterday I went to, and I used to be a caffeine addict too. And I used to take Adderall and be on a bunch of caffeine at the same time.
Jeez, dude.
Like, oh, dude, I was like, I was out of like, I would work at the gym at night. I would take an Adderall to stay up through the night, take another Adderall at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Cause I would take one at 10 when I got there, take one at 4 o'clock. Cause it would keep me up online, like, doing my thing. And then at 6 o'clock in the morning is when I would get off, and I would get off of work and need to work out because I worked out every day. And so I would either take pre-workout or drink another.
Oh my gosh, Adderall, pre-workout, and coffee.
Oh yeah, dude.
The Holy Trinity.
I was like an F1 racer, dude. Just like lifting all of the weights, just all of them, just going up, dude. Every single weight in the whole thing.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's how I got through college, man. I was able to pass all my engineering classes, and I don't think I would have if it wasn't for all 3 of those fucking things. And like now it's you looking back, I'm like, wow, I'm lucky. I mean, if I had like an older body at that time, that probably would have killed me.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, and then you wonder how much damage you did for later in life, and hopefully you can repair it.
You guys are young.
The body's plastic,
you guys can bounce.
I think we're surprisingly plastic. Like you can bounce back from a lot of shit.
True.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, RG3 knows.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's like,
yeah. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You can do some shit to your body, I'm telling you.
Yep.
Ooh, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so the caffeine thing is gone. I've got my high speed, low velocity, freaking $2,000 coffee maker out there now that only spits out water into my herbal tea, and that's what I use it for.
Decaf tea or coffee or
no, decaf is just chemically induced. Look at this thing. I got this freaking spike in my hair sticking straight up. But anyway, my hairs are.
Sorry, if I took off my hat, it would.
I got the.
Yeah.
Anyway, the coffee maker is and no decaffeinated coffee because of the processing they use to take the caffeine out makes that shit even worse for you than caffeinated coffee. Yeah, it's chemicals they use to like burn it out of there or whatever to extract it. So, no thanks. But I've gotten used to it. 21 days of a habit. Now I'm completely off caffeine, and I'm happy about that. Yeah. And so now herbal teas. I like the herbal tea, man. The herbal tea is nice. It's gives you that
tastes
warm
like garbage.
It
tastes like I'm eating hay from a freaking.
Not all bad.
Not when you completely get off coffee. When you completely get off coffee, then you start looking forward to like your little chamomile tea. You know,
Oh my gosh. You're drinking he's drinking chamomile, everybody. He's a
It's
freaking
called
old
sleep-
grandma now.
it's called sleepy time.
Yo, I bet
Yeah.
it is. I bet it is. What are you drinking at 3 o'clock and then you pass out after dinner at 4?
It's called sleepy time.
Drink my sleepy time tea. He's got his nightgown on. He's got his little
He's got the hat with the
candle.
little fuzzy ball on top.
He's got his little candle. He walks through the house.
In my nightgown down to the floor. Looking
Yeah,
like
I'm about to bring
freaking
back those matching
Ichabod
pajamas, man.
Crane or whatever it is. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah, Ebenezer. Jeez, yeah. What the
We should have a
heck?
stream where we all
You
rock
have
like a onesie, you
derailed.
know? We should
With
be
the,
furries, dude.
yeah.
We'll have a furry stream.
Oh my gosh,
Uh,
let's do it. I'm
Oh
not.
my God.
I'm
My
never gonna
kid,
do
my
it.
kid got one for Christmas, a walrus furry.
What? The
What?
heck?
It's a fucking walrus.
Wait, what? It's like an actual,
What?
like he puts
Like
it
a
on
furry
his head?
costume.
Oh my
My
god.
daughter has this freaking furry costume.
Well,
Oh well, at least it's
He's
a
got a
girl, and
fucking
not a guy.
walrus.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
guy.
hopefully she's not old
Yeah.
enough. Hopefully, to
We'd
like
have
where
to-
that gets weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was like a 30-year-old man wearing it, then I'd be like,
Yeah.
dude, Archie, you're gonna need to talk to him. We're gonna have to sit him down.
My son, oh dude, no, not my son is, yeah, he's a whole different animal. He's
Okay.
he all he does is goes to school and does that climbing shit. What are those indoor climbing things?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And they
like
like-
the rock climbing.
Yeah, they got pictures.
Yeah.
He's like got pictures of him like on his fingertips, like up in midair, just holding.
You know, I've
on.
always been too fat to do that. Where I'm just like, get on the first one.
Of
I'm like,
course.
"Ah!"
How did you get over the A-frame at the freaking?
Oh yeah. Shut up. I was
Were you one of
smaller
those
than
fat
you.
privates that they were
No.
pushing over the top of that thing? You get
No.
over there, Private Hexo.
I was like 175 when I went into boot camp, which is actually bigger than most. So
Yeah.
I was bigger than most of the Marines that were in there. I've always been like bigger than most of the Marines that were in there. It sucked because I was like 185 pounds, like in the fleet. And that's why they were like, you know, and all the guys were like 145, 150 pounds. And so they're like, hey, that 240, which is like the M60. They're like, hey, you're going to
Mhm.
carry this through Iraq. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, dude, this thing's like 40 pounds. With all the ammo, it was like 60 pounds plus all the everything.
Well, you
else.
carry around more than that now. If you
Oh,
were only
fuck.
185 then.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're
It's nothing
carrying
new.
around way. That's like
Oh,
3
fuck.
M60s.
Dude, you know
got
how
on
many
there.
words I want to say to you right now? I'm not going to say them. This is a family friendly show.
Since when?
Me, I'm family friendly. Hexo can't unleash his power levels on stream.
Yeah, so you are carrying about 4 M60s around your waist.
Oh
now,
my
right
God.
around the waistline.
right. 4. Who is this guy? Is this guy my friend? Versology, let's hang out later. Let's screw this dude, man.
Oh,
This
dude.
dude.
I'm gonna get both master memers on me.
Yeah.
Don't piss off 2 memers.
Yeah. Oh well, okay. Well, what else? What else we got to talk about?
So next year, we've already made our little predictions for next year.
Oh
I
wait,
don't
Coffee
think we
didn't give
said-
us his prediction.
Well, I'm gonna be wrong, but you know, March seems like a good month.
Price prediction.
No, price prediction for end of year next year.
For Hex. Oh man,
RG3
well,
said double digits.
I said
yeah.
double
Every
digit.
time we seem to move 2 decimal places, right? So two more decimal places from here is double digits. So I'd say like $10 seems reasonable, or like
Does-
somewhere between 1 and 10, obviously, but I think
Yeah.
double digits.
Really?
Yeah, I think once we crack the $1 mark, we're probably never going to see the $1 mark ever again. I think it's going to go so fast beyond the $1 mark that it's going
We
to
have a hard time breaking it though.
It's
gonna
going to
have
be a hard time breaking it.
Getting up there.
But when it do, Hex going to do what Hex do. I'm telling you.
Do we remember
Would
our
be like that.
predictions from last year? I don't, Star Code. Yeah, we're just we just get up here and we just say things and then we never look back. And we
Well, I
hope you guys
remember-
a lot
I
of you
remember
guys
we were-
remember for us, so don't worry. Like
I
everybody-
remember when we were
Oh, we
all,
remember.
we were all like laughing about 33 cents. People were talking about 33 cents. I'm
yeah.
like, yeah, right. 33 cents is just not achievable. Maybe 5 years from now, maybe we'll see 33 cents, but we ain't going to see 33 cents anytime soon. And I think we wanted a penny last year, to be honest. We were looking for a penny to 3 cents.
Because last year on New Year's Eve, it was 1.5 pennies because it shot up to 2 pennies on New Year's Eve on my stream.
Okay, then we were talking 3.5 to 5 cents.
Yeah, I mean, we probably were talking about 10 to 20 cents, 25 cents, which, we're roughly in there right now, right?
10 cents. Yeah. I think, you know what, that was it. Because that was what, what's his name? Shoot, I can't remember his name now. But anyway, he was predicting 10 cents by the end of the year, by the end of this year. And here we are.
Blasted through that. I mean, I recall seeing a little piece of paper that you wrote on Hexa that said $2.01. I recall that one.
Yeah, that one didn't work out. Maybe I said 2022, guys.
Yeah. Right there with the crumbs, huh?
Yeah. I'm gonna tone base that one. Just tell you something else.
Oh, did you guys hear Tone Base has a conference every year.
Oh yeah.
And
the Steak-'em challenge.
Yeah, so then also it's the same weekend that the Hex conference is going on.
In Vegas,
it's also in Vegas. And it is gonna, I think it'd be really funny if like a big group of Hexicans just stormed in, because I've been to his conference before. It's pretty small. Yeah, it's
really
pretty small, guys. It's like it's usually just a single room, because honestly, there's not that many Bitcoiners out there that are super hardcore. Like compared to Hex, we already outnumber them. We outnumber them after 2 years, and it's taken Bitcoin 10 years to get to. And I've been to 2 of his conferences. Okay, and the turnout was a pity. It was pitiful. Like it was like 100 people max maybe in a room. Like most of the chairs were empty. Like if we all just come in like full pink and yellow, fucking balling out with Rolexes and stuff, and just stand in the back, like everyone just stands in the back, like just all like serious and stuff. I think that'd be hilarious, dude. Because every year what they do is this is another.
He'd call security on us, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he would.
No, we don't go into the conference room. We stand outside of it.
Stand outside the door.
Stand outside and watch everyone coming in and out.
Yeah. It's like
the gauntlet.
We got 300 Hexicans on each side, just like,
with shields,
with the Hex flags and shields and everything. Like,
oh, great.
So I mean, we
bunch
could
of soy boys coming out.
There's literally going to be like 300 or 400 of us, and maybe 100, if that, probably less than 100 of them. I mean, and one of the really stupid things that he had done at his last conference was he had an award to see. It was called like Scammy Award, basically. And he tried to award
who would call them the Scammies.
Yeah, and it's just this weird mentality where it's like everyone's almost like, it's like a culty where like everyone's approving of themselves, like, yeah, you guys think this is cool, right? Like these guys are definitely scamming. It's like they're all self-confirming themselves by doing this vote and all laughing about it. But it's like these are actual.
Didn't
people
we win? Didn't Hex win?
I hope we won. I don't.
Yeah, we did.
Win.
We won.
Yeah,
Hex won the Scam Awards.
Yep.
So,
yeah,
Scammies.
So, I mean, so thank you for that. I mean, that was great.
Didn't you go to one like in 2020, 2019?
Yeah,
because I remember you said you were still in Hex, right? And they were like,
yeah, well, I was talking about it. Yeah, nobody really wanted to hear about it.
Yeah.
I was asking some people what they thought about it, and like there was a lawyer, I remember, he was so confident that he was like, Richard will never get away with that. It's not even legal for him to do. And he had no idea what he was talking about. It's just like these lawyers, their egos perk up because they think it's a game. They think it's fun to like, because they can make money either way. They're getting paid lawyer fees. So they're just like, yeah, go after him. And they tried, and they didn't find anything wrong with Hex. Like there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, that's the big thing is like Richard has said, where it's like, I bet the SEC does know about us because there's been quite a few people that really hate, and they have some vitriol towards not only Richard, but just the Hex project in general. Product.
And they've written opinion letters.
Yeah. We have lawyer opinion letters and everything. It's like, good luck,
Well, we have opinion letters in our
Jessica Pontius really wants to tell us the 800 million staked Hex expiring soon. That's all right. There's an 800 million Hex, like a billion Hex stake
every day.
Like almost every month. If you look at it, there's almost always a billion Hex that is coming out like at the first of the month. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like those people are the whales. They're not gonna, and if they do sell them, guess what? They're out. You don't have to worry about them. Like this is nothing new. Coming from 3 people that have been here since the start. Like don't worry. Don't like, you don't like as cool it is to see on the Hex.vision thing of all the stakes that are coming out. Realize that people are staking 30 days because they don't want to pay for the huge gas fees, and then they just roll it over. They're not going to sell $800 million worth, nor, like, good luck to them if they try to, because I'm guessing Hexkin's out there, if it goes down to 0.0001 again, how fast it's going to move right back up to where we're at, because I mean, how many people wish they could have gotten in at those prices at this point? Like, people know how good this thing is, right? So it's not, I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Yeah. I mean, if you're just looking at that for the first time, I could see why it's like, ooh, scary. But then after we've been doing this for 700 days, and there's been a giant wave of stakes expiring every day, every 700 of those days. Like, they don't, and it just proves it proves that people don't like to nuke themselves, basically, which is, you should just know, logically who would want to shoot themselves in the head. And then people don't do that. Yeah, they could, but they could do that in any system, right?
Yeah.
Bitcoin
she said
could do
that it would, much of it would be sacked, which could drive the price up again. Well, sacking doesn't mean it's going to drive the price up, but yeah, I mean,
it could be.
Could.
Yeah. No,
That'd
sack
cool.
doesn't drive the price. It just takes circulating supply off the market, and that's
right.
But
that's just as good, to be honest.
Anyway, so
yeah, it's pretty good.
The more and more the hex gets sucked out of the market and goes into that beautiful OA, then the less circulation, the more valuable the coin. I mean, it's just, it's a beautiful system.
Dude, like it's just like the meme I made where it's like the 2022 or 2021 highest appreciating asset of the year, and the founder of it makes you give it back, or convinces you to give it back. It's like, for real, like, it's pretty amazing that you could get, like, we're just 100, I don't know how much is in there now, probably 150 $200 million. It's like, dude, this guy can convince us to just give us the money and just be like, yeah, okay. Yeah.
I know, for the last 2 years we've been giving it back to him. It's like, and I'm going to tell you right now, Richard's cheap, man. He is cheap.
Oh, he's cheap, and it's not a bad thing.
I'm not going to tell us he's cheap.
He's cheap. I mean, it's funny he's calling somebody with all the Louis Vuitton stuff and $3 million for watches cheap. But he's like, dude, we were looking at this this bracelet that he wanted, and it was like $300K, and he's like, nah, I could probably, like, because then I'm gonna have to pay these kind of taxes on it, and then this and this and this, and he was like, I could probably just buy it from where I'm at, for cheaper. And I'm just like, he's like, if I went out of there without a deal, hey, I would feel like I just got ripped off. I've got to get a deal. And I'm like, yeah, dude, even I guess when you're that rich and you can buy anything, you can still, like, you're still wanting to get a good deal.
Exactly.
He talks about that too.
He wants a good deal, and he doesn't spend his money on anything that he thinks isn't going to be, a good buy. And the stuff he buys is stuff that goes up in value, or just has,
or at least holds its price. Like those crystal things, like they don't really go down.
Swarovskis, no, they don't.
Yeah.
They don't. I looked into them. There's a store out here in the mall. We have a Swarovski store out here in one of our malls, and those things are free. I mean, you go online, the stuff you see in the store is just about the same price as all the stuff you see that people are selling online. I mean,
really?
They're not.
I'm sure they go up sometimes if they're rare too.
Yeah, some of them are rare and
limited edition.
I've never even heard of the fucking things. And then
what?
Like
Swarovski crystals? Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of them.
I didn't even know about Louis Vuitton. Don't worry.
And then
I never heard about Louis Vuitton, any of this stuff, dude. No, I thought the LV on bags was Las Vegas. No lie. I was like, oh, what cool bag, bro, from Las Vegas.
Dude, Louis been around for hundreds of years.
Yeah, and I live in Idaho. Okay.
Oh yeah, Paradise. I forgot.
No, yeah. Well, we don't have a Louis Vuitton store in Idaho. Like,
they have biker stores.
Yeah, exactly. We have Harley Davidson stores, and that's about it. So.
Oh boy.
Well, that's all I got. I'm probably gonna take off because I got family stuff going on.
I do too. I'm, DC was late, guys, and he was supposed to be here, but he didn't show up. So he'll call and tell us, "Oh shit,
Looks
I
like
didn't."
it's getting dark in Coffee's neighborhood.
Yeah.
he's
it's getting a
fading
little
to
dark.
black.
Yeah. He's getting ready to turn on his party too. Send me
Goodbye,
pictures
everyone.
later, bro.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see how it goes.
He's not going to party. RG3, leave him alone. Leave the boy alone.
Send me
Guys,
the
I'm
pictures.
torn.
Send me the pictures later, bro.
It's like one angel and one devil on my shoulder right now.
Oh yeah, and,
for
then I got the devil in my pocket, baby. He's mine.
Jeez.
I live vicariously through that devil, baby.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Thanks for coming. It was real nice having you guys.
Yeah, it was good seeing you, man.
This
Thanks
is
for
like the
watching.
first stream. Next, we'll try and get it together. And we'll do the 4 horsemen one of these days.
All right. I'm ready.
All right, guys.
Talk to
Have
you
a
guys
good one.
soon.
See y'all.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year's, everybody. Later.
Peace.
Happy New Year. I'm trying to end the broadcast. It won't do it. All right. Let's see here. Maybe if I